Welcome, my name is Tom Tokach. I'm the CEO and owner of Swingle Lawn, Tree and Landscape Care. I want to thank you for making the choice to join the Swingle team and taking the risk with us. I know there's many choices out there for you for careers, and I believe you made a great choice by choosing Swingle, so thank you very much. We strive to provide a fair, firm, consistent, and fun place to work. I realize we will spend 60% of our waking hours of our life at work, so you should find it challenging, rewarding, and a place that you want to be. We're in the business of serving customers, both internally, those team members that you work with daily, and externally, the customers who essentially sign our paychecks. You must want to be in the service business to succeed at Swingle. We're competitive. We like to win. We measure ourselves. We do this by keeping promises to our customers, meeting our promise dates, doing what we say we're going to do, and accepting responsibility for the actions that we take. During your first week at work, you're going to go through an extensive amount of training, more information than most of us can absorb in such a short amount of time. I ask you to come with big ears. By learning our methods and systems, you will find the days ahead to be much more satisfying. Ultimately, as you embrace the Swingle way, we know our next best idea is going to come from within our team. Keep those thoughts coming and share those with your supervisors and managers. They will make us successful. I know the opportunity ahead will be extremely rewarding. It will be challenging. I wish you the best, and I look forward to celebrating many more work anniversaries with you in the future. Thank you again. Swingle is one of Colorado's oldest, largest, and most respected lawn and tree care companies throughout Colorado's Front Range. We're experts at caring for lawns, trees, and landscapes growing throughout the Rocky Mountain region. We care for both residential, commercial properties, as well as municipalities, golf courses, and other types of industrial-type settings. We strive to remain one of Colorado's top companies to work for, and we do this by being an employer of choice. Our company was founded by John and Vi Swingle in 1947. John did the pruning and Vi stacked the branches. During that period of time, John established quality work as our standard, and his motto became "Stay ahead of the pack." Upon John Swingle's passing in 1955, control of the company transferred to Earl Cinnamon. In Earl's 25 years as president, he established customer and employee satisfaction as our main company standards. Earl was a leader in the tree care industry, and in honor of Earl and his lifetime contributions to the industry, there's a memorial bench and plaque located at All Souls in Denver. In addition to that, we have a Swingle Cinnamon Scholarship, which is given to an eligible CSU student every year. Finally, one of Earl's largest contributions to the Denver community is the Earl Cinnamon Memorial Building, which is located at the Denver Botanic Gardens at Chatfield. Upon Earl's passing in 1980, Charles Morgan and Dave Dixon formed a partnership to lead Swingle into the future. Charles became Swingle's third president. Charles was also committed to investing in the best equipment and technology and took pride in having the best fleet and equipment on the road. He was also great at managing vendor relationships. Chuck was also a great sales leader at the time. When Chuck Morgan retired in 1988, Dave Dixon became Swingle's fourth owner and president. Dave worked very hard at selecting location of our current Denver facility. He had a tremendous amount of foresight, not only for the location, but also for the size of the building, because it still houses the majority of our operations today. The other thing that Dave did during his time as Swingle president is he established continuing education as one of our standards. Dave would visit other companies across the country, learn about what was going on, come back and share that with the employees to help continue their education and improve Swingle. The final thing that Dave was very, very committed to was our plant healthcare department. Dave's investigation into new techniques, application methods, and also just studying the plant material was outstanding for the company and led us to where we are today in our plant healthcare divisions. Upon Dave Dixon's passing in 1998, I became the Swingle's fifth and current owner. I joined Swingle in 1987 as a lawn care technician and was very fortunate to be able to move up through the company, eventually becoming the president of the company at that time. One of my key goals was to build a company as the era of the employee. And during these past times, what we've really focused on is making sure that the employee at any level had the ability to influence how the company operated and deliver service to our customers. I strongly believe that through a relentless focus on customer service and a continued investment in employee development, Swingle will continue to provide an unequaled level of personalized service and expertise to our customers. In October of 2008, John Gibson was promoted to the current president of Swingle Lawn, Tree, and Landscape Care. John began his career at Swingle in 1991 in the mowing department. John's responsibility is taking the strategy of the company and delivering the execution of that strategy, but most importantly, leading the employees into the future for Swingle. So I'd like to welcome John and introduction to you all. Welcome, John.
Hi, Tom. Hi. Welcome to Swingle and welcome to your first day on the job. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about our product, our culture, and our experience. Our product is creating beautiful outdoor spaces year-round. Our culture, pride in being the very best. And the experience, why we do what we do, is making people's lives more enjoyable every day. Now, Tom, we've talked a little bit about our history, and we've covered our product, our culture, and our experience. Well, let's talk about our mission, a little bit about our Swingle promise, and maybe about the vision.
Absolutely, John. In 1947, John Swingle set out as the mission for Swingle to stay ahead of the pack. And we talk a little bit about examples that we might have. And one of those examples is clearly in the area of technology, which you've embraced in your leadership. As an example, we have sales representatives with computers and printers in their car. Most of our landscape care competitors do not have that. Our crews have handhelds in the field, and so we're embracing technology and certainly staying ahead of the pack in that area. When we talk about the Swingle Promise, what we offer to our customers is a 100% guarantee that all work will be done correctly and to each customer's satisfaction. Finally, we talk a little bit about our vision. And what we say in our vision area is Swingle will continue to be the leader in tree and landscape care. We're committed to traditional values, legendary service, loyal to our customers, and certainly respect for all of our employees. We'll remain innovative, environmentally conscious, unequaled in quality and safety. And finally, we're dedicated to establishing standards to which the industry can aspire, our customers will value, while realizing a fair and sustainable profit from our talents, which allows our people and our communities to continue to prosper. So John, one of the other things that we talk about are our core values and why they're important, and maybe you can give us a little bit of insight on some of our core values.
Tom, I think it'd be great if we talk about some of these. Let me start with the first one of in pursuit of new ideas. Ideas require hard work, time, and a lot of thought. It's harder to play catch up than it is to stay ahead of the pack.
In addition to that, we talk about our employees. And just as a customer makes a company, so do employees. A shared philosophy we have allows us to share responsibilities and succeed in an environment that is comfortable to all of us.
Another part of it is going to be communication. Every part of our day involves communication. Did you explain it properly? Did you sound willing to help? Did you listen? Did the other person walk away understanding you?
Another core value that we have is education. As our society becomes more complex, it's paramount to stay on top of training and informational needs for all of our employees, so we've invested in that area.
Another area that we've invested in is benefits. In our changing world, additional benefits may be necessary to help contend with future uncertainties. If it's more practical for Swingle to provide a benefit on a group basis than it is for individuals to obtain on their own, then it should be considered. However, we've got to be able to afford such programs, and only a forward-thinking, profitable firm can do so.
And finally, one of the things that we look at as a core value is our investment in equipment and technology. We've talked a lot about that already today, and we need to invest our profits in equipment and technology. It's always been a high priority for us. It's clearly one of our major drivers of our success factors.
Tom, we've set the foundation a little bit with our values. Let's move on and talk about our commitment to our customers, to each other, and to you also. Let's start with safety.
Well, certainly, John, safety is Swingle's #1 priority. And it's paramount in Swingle's success. We're committed to every employee's well-being. This means essentially that every employee must take responsibility for the safety of themselves and those around them. Every employee must learn to recognize and correct potential hazards. We also believe that every employee must stop work if safety is compromised. Swingle values you and wants you to make it home safely each and every day. You are able to do this by making the safest choices possible in every situation.
Next area we're going to talk about is ethics. Our dealings are based on the highest standards of business ethics. We pay our vendors on time. We treat each other and our customers in a reasonable manner. When there's a dispute, we consider both sides before arriving at an equitable resolution. The question that is paramount is, what is right?
I appreciate that, John. Reliability is another core area that we focus on. Customers can count on what you say and do. A promise is a commitment. Employees can count on each other and management. This builds confidence amongst people, creates mutual trust and dependability.
We lead after reliability with quality workmanship. We strive to do the best job possible, and if that is not achieved, we'll return to do so. This is both satisfying to us and to the customer, reinforcing trust and fostering repeat business.
And we sort of end this area with customer satisfaction. This encompasses all the communication and contacts that we have with customers. We want to do it better than anyone else, from the first phone call to the last crew.
Yeah, Tom, we've covered a lot of stuff today. We talked about Swingle history, a little bit about our mission, the Swingle promise, our vision. We've covered our values, our commitments to our customer and to each other. We talked about our product, creating beautiful outdoor spaces year-round. Talked about our culture and our pride in being the very best. Additionally, we covered the Swingle experience and why we do what we do, which is making people's lives more enjoyable.
Well, John, I sincerely appreciate the opportunity to be here with you today, and I thank everybody for taking the time and certainly for becoming a member of the Swingle team. We would certainly once again like to personally welcome you to the Swingle team. We're excited to have you join us, and we look forward to seeing what you can achieve in the future in your career here at Swingle.